Hey guys, my name is Kelly. Today we are going to be doing a what sold as a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and then I'll be filming a separate video for my... Are you getting into bed? Do you need help? You can do it all by yourself. Okay. So today is going to be a what sold video. Okay, so I'll be doing a whole separate video on the real on what sold and why I'm probably not going to be sending stuff into them unless it's very specific items. And then also I'm going to be having a video all about Poshmark, like what to know for beginners. I worked really hard on that video, so that will be coming up. Before we get started, I need to sit up. I'm on my bed. I'm cozy, so I keep slouching. My Instagram and Poshmark are rebel_rose_co. I've been kind of changing what my Instagram is, and I might do the same with my YouTube. I'll make a separate video about that. So follow me on Instagram if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe if you want more reselling or other content that may be coming up. So let's get on with the sales. So part of me didn't even want to make this video, same with the last couple of videos, because my sales have been pretty small. So I would say probably like 8 or so months ago, I got a ton of inventory for really inexpensive, and it's been a lot of low-end items like Forever 21, Gap, you know, stuff that it'll sell eventually, but not for a lot. And I've really spent, I just got a new job, well, 6 months ago. So I'm not reselling full time, and not gonna lie, the passion is kind of going away a little bit, but I think the reason why is because I've spent the last 6+ months listing all this low-end stuff, and I still have a ton of it because I don't have Thredup labels right now, and Thredup's not accepting mall brands. I just tried Swap. It's like I want to make money off this inventory, but I don't want to list each specific item. So yeah, basically I've been sending out like the lowest offers ever on stuff. I've been selling a lot of stuff for $10, and yeah, it's like, I think the reason why my passion for reselling is going away is because I have not done a lot of hunting for good items. Like, the thing that I enjoy about reselling, sorry for this quick tangent, I'll get to the what sold soon, but the reason why I love reselling is I love the hunt of finding expensive items that are hidden. And I've spent the last like almost a year practically just listing all these low-end items with the occasional good item. And when I go thrifting, it's like maybe 5-10 items, and then I feel overwhelmed because I still have all these other things to list. So anyway, I'm trying to, if you go to my closet, if you want anything that's like under $20, I will give you a super good deal. I want to get rid of all this stuff. My new business model, I'm only going to list things for $25 and up, and I'm going to be very careful about what I list because I'm like a pretty minimalistic person, and I've been really overwhelmed by inventory. I don't want to hold on to something for 2 years if it's only going to sell for $15. So there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you do. Some people have better luck selling things than I do. But anyway, my sales have been a lot of little things, so I'm just going to share a couple things with you. And I really hope to get back into actually thrifting. Sorry, I'm like leaning super far forward, having a conversation with the camera. I really hope to kind of liquidate. I said this like a lot of times, but like I mean it this time, because I'll just end up like back in the same like cycle. I am only going to try and list more expensive items. It used to be easier for me because I would send everything else off to Thredup because I have like a source where I can get really cheap stuff. So it's like I'm not going out and like sourcing all this Forever 21 and Gap. I'm getting it for like on the pennies, you know? So it's like I can make money off it. I just don't have the energy or motivation to list it all. What am I saying? Yeah, I really want to get rid of a bunch of stuff and then focus on higher end stuff. I think that will help me bring back the passion for reselling. So anyway, I'm not going to share all my sales. Obviously, I'm just going to share a couple things because I think they're cute, a couple semi-high dollar sales, you know, just a couple random things. Damn, it's been 6 minutes already. I've noticed when I like ramble at the beginning of my videos, people click out really soon. So if you're still here, that means a lot to me. If you liked, commented, subscribed, that would mean a lot too. And let's get started. This is what sold in May. Also, I'm aware that it's already halfway through the month. I'm doing my best, okay? I know people don't care halfway through the month anymore. They want these videos out on like the 1st, but you know what? I'm doing my best. All right, so one item was this Ann Taylor Island Tropical Floral Rainey blend midi dress. It was, Ann Taylor, some people sell it super good. I only picked this up because it was super cute. It was this material called Rami, and I didn't know what that was, so I Googled it, and it's super similar to linen, and it was a tropical print. It was super cute. I sold it for $25. It did get a lot of interest, but then I just kept relisting it because no one was buying it, and then it sold for $25. Happy with that. I sold a Theory 100% silk army green Wandu dress with pockets. Theory is one of those brands that retails for a lot. This probably retail for like $300. It's very hit or miss. I've sold some Theory for a lot, some Theory for like $10. So this was sitting for a very long time, and I accepted an offer of $25. That was fine with me. Okay, this was a surprisingly good sale. This is one of those things that I got for almost nothing. I listed it, and then I'm like, this is bulky as fuck, and I don't know why I listed this. It's gonna sit for forever. It's like one of those things that would have sold good on Depop, but I don't sell on Depop. Yeah, I tried, but it just didn't work for me. This is one of those like Y2K style things where like more vintagey stuff that on Poshmark would be considered like not trendy would sell well on Depop and be considered trendy there. I don't know. It was a Alfred Dunner vintage 100% wool made in the USA gray blazer. It did have a little bit of discoloration. Yeah, I got this for almost nothing. Super big, super bulky. I did use a picture of it styled, or a similar blazer of it styled. I think that did help. Yeah, this sold for $25. So I am glad I listed it, but sometimes I list these things and they sit for 2 years, so. All right, this was in a very recent haul. I believe my last haul. I will link it here. It was Tom's Blue Chambray canvas flats with box bags and stickers. Yeah, they were in really good condition. The only wear was on the very bottom of them. I got these for free off Facebook Marketplace, actually, along with a bunch of other shoes. I talked about that in the video. Yeah, so the shoes had been worn, but they were in really good condition. They had the bag, sticker, box, and they sold for $18. Okay, this is something that I thrifted probably 2+ years ago. I have a lot of things that sit for me sometimes, even when I relist them, so. This was a new with tags $90 Banana Republic orange red strappy dress. New with tags. It gave me like Grecian vibes. Super pretty. I feel like if I had a picture of this dress on a model, it would have sold way faster because a flat lay or just hanging, the dress didn't look that cute. It's one of those things where it's like you need it on somebody, but I'm not a size 6, so I couldn't do that. But I did pay $5 for this, and I sold it for $25. It sat for a long time. Whatever. Okay, I sold some Doc Martens. These sold the same day that I listed them. I love stuff like that. I just showed these in my last thrift haul, I believe, too. They were Doc Martens Joylin Genuine Leather Burgundy Ankle Lace-Up Boots. So they were a size 5, which is very, very, very small. When I got them, I thought they were kids' shoes, but they are women's. And yeah, I thought they were gonna sit for forever because a size 5 is a very small size in shoes. It pretty much looks like kids' shoes, but they sold within 1 day of me listing them, and they sold for $35. I sold an Fleur Lydia black sheath knee-length dress. This was in one of my thrift hauls. If I can find it, I will link it up here. I got a lot of really good stuff at my favorite thrift store for pennies on the dollar. I believe this was $4. It was made in New York City. Super cute, like career wear, like office wear dress. Fleur is a really good brand. I've only found it twice, and it was at the same day. So I was really happy with this, and it sold for $36, and I did not have it listed long at all. I would definitely pick this up again. Okay, another Theory. These were Theory black skinny trousers / leggings. They were basically like dress pants, but they like basically felt like leggings. I found a couple of these, and I have sold most of them. I think I have 1 pair left, all pretty small sizes that I have found at the same thrift store, so I'm guessing the same person donated them. But Theory mid to high rise, they were kind of in between. They were just like elastic waist, sort of dress pants, sort of like comfy dress pants. I don't know if that makes sense. So these sold for $30. I would definitely pick this up again. All right, I sold a standard James purse, Supima Cotton Mini, no, sorry. Standard James purse, Supima Cotton Midi nude dress. This was a really cute dress. Standard James purse is a really good brand. I've had a decent amount of luck selling it, and I actually just hit the Standard James purse jackpot. I went on vacation to Arizona to visit my sister, and I will have a video coming up. I did some thrifting there. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see that. I found a ton of Standard James purse. This was Supima Cotton, which is like crazy soft. This gave me very like Lagging look vibes. It was like kind of like a bodycon dress, and it was midi. It sold for $40. Super happy with that. I would definitely pick this up again. All right, so this is one of those things that I'm really tired of listing these small profit items, but at the same time, okay, so let me tell you what it is first. It's the brand Dip. It sold at Fred Meyer. I also once sold a New with Tags Dip brand dress for $40. I don't know why. It's not an expensive brand, but this is just a cactus print slub style cotton tank top. I sold it for $15. That is fine. That's basically a $10 profit, or like 11, whatever, on something that I got for like 25 cents basically. But the thing is, well, I don't know. It's like with some of these brands, I will list a million of them and a couple of them will sell, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna keep listing all this cheap stuff, and then the rest of it will sit for forever. Like, I have some items that are like Forever 21, Old Navy, that are so cute. The style is so cute. I have this Old Navy dress. It's like this woodsy, floral, like enchanted vibes dress. Not one like. I've had it listed for a year. It's so cute. Not one like. And I have this like striped romper with pockets from Forever 21. No likes. It's super cute. It's like some people have a really good luck selling mall brands. I don't know why. I just don't sometimes. So I am happy this sold for $15, but I don't know. This was a new to me brand. It was Adrian Kliss genuine leather brown handbag. I got this for very, very, very cheap. It was a genuine fine leather brown handbag. It did have a little bit of wear, but also I think the leather that was kind of the look. It was a nice bag. I had it listed for a decent amount of time. It was kind of big. I'm trying to not store a bunch of big items. I accepted an offer for $25. I could have gotten more, but that was fine with me. All right, here's another example of stuff where it's like, do I take the time to list this? Because I've just been really overwhelmed with the amount of stuff in my inventory area. I have 4 of those giant, I'll insert a picture here. I'm now up to 4 of those like rolling shelves, and I have bins on all of them, and I would like to get that down to 2. So yeah, this was something I got for like 25 cents basically. Gap 100% linen, cream, Lagging look, boho pants. Linen anything seems to do fairly well. I wish these would fit me, but I'm not a size 4. They're really nice linen pants, but yeah, I have some other like brands of like linen pants that are like mall brands that haven't sold, so. Okay, Bryn Walker is something where it hasn't done as well as I would like it to. This is a Bryn Walker silver gray metallic linen open cardigan, made in the USA, linen cotton blend. Nice, cute, good quality. I had it listed for a long time. Finally sold it for $18. I sold these Hugo Boss polka dot Tanity, I think is the style name, straight leg trousers. They did not have a size tag, so I included measurements and put the size based on the measurements, and I put that in the listing. I said, there's no size, so I'm estimating the size based on the measurements. Please see measurements. Someone bought them for $28, gave me a 1-star review because she said the size didn't match the measurements. And the measurements, basically what I did, so the waist across was 15, so I put the size as 31 inches. I put the size as 31 because it's 31 inches for the waist, so it matched the measurements exactly. I mean, they can look at the measurements, so I don't know. They were upset about that, I guess. That's fine. This is a Dana Bushman linen eyelet detail Lagging look boho dress. Basically just a linen dress with like this cool pattern here. I sold it for $25. yeah, I sold a lot of bundles, a lot of small, cheap items. You know, I have some more like $20 items, but I'm going to move on to Mercari and eBay. If you're still here, that means so much to me. I'm going to be doing a video soon on the future of this channel. If you are curious, I will have that up soon. Okay, I sold this Hayden Los Angeles tie-dye high-rise distressed denim shorts. These were so cute. I found 3 of them in a row on the rack at the thrift store. I think it was size 0XL, 1XL, and 3XL. I believe 2 of them have sold. Super cute tie-dye distressed denim shorts, and I sold this one for $20 on Mercari. Super happy with that. Tie-dye is super in. I was really sad that none of these fit me. I sold a Billabong. The style name was Strange Talk. Floral wide leg cropped pants with ruffle detail. Super cute. They had a lot of interest, and I sold these for $27 on Mercari. I sold this Victoria's Secret Sport Elise strappy sports bra with padding. Just super strappy, cute Victoria's Secret sports bra. $22 on Mercari. I was happy with that. That's another one of those things where it's like sometimes these things sell for like a lot and then sometimes they don't. So it's like, do I spend my time listing this? I don't know. Okay, I sold, this item has been sitting for so long. I literally was so thankful when this sold. I got this over 2 years ago in a B&G trading box. That was the only B&G trading box I ever got. This is before I had my YouTube channel. When I wanted to do YouTube, I filmed myself opening that box. It was so cringy. I didn't ever post that video. Like, I was so awkward. I mean, I'm still kind of awkward, but it was just funny. This came in there and it was an item that was super oversaturated. Basically, like, everybody got it in their box, so there's a million of them for sale. It was a new with tags Jack by BB Dakota floral jumpsuit, and it was a size 2. So it was cute. There's just a lot of them for sale out there, and it was a very, very small size. I sold it, thank God, for $35. I've had this listed like on Poshmark at one point for like $10. So I sold it for $35 on eBay. Very happy with that. I also sold this J. Jill 100% linen teal button-down long sleeve top. It was a size XL. I sold this for $35 on eBay. Super happy with that. In this Betsy Johnson vintage Y2K satin maroon mini skirt, this did have discoloration, but I sold it for $25. The discoloration wasn't really noticeable. I didn't notice it till I got home under my like bright studio lights. So yeah, this was Betsy Johnson vintage midi skirt, super cute. I sold it for $25. All right, guys. That is all I'm going to share for today. I did sell some other things, but not anything that I really feel like mentioning. If you watch this video the whole way through, that means a lot to me. And yeah, you should definitely check out my other reselling videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.